welcome back. So I did this Valentine's Day look using all drugstore products. It's a nice smoky eye that can be worn for any date night or just when you're out with your girlfriends. It's a perfect look and can go with any occasion. Now let's get into the tutorial. I'm starting off with my L'Oreal setting spray, and I'm just going to spray it all over as a primer and just pat it into my skin. I've already moisturized my skin, so we're good to go. So now I'm going to go in with this color tattoo from L'Oreal. It's a very nice base that you can use. It's nice and taupey. If you're going to do a smoky eye, you can definitely use it. And I'm just going to take my ring finger and gently apply it all over the moving lid. And then I'm going to go in with my Sleek palette. This is a matte palette. It's very nice. I will leave the link to it down on the bottom bar. I'm going to take the flat matte shade. It's kind of like a nude shade, and I'm going to apply that on my brow bone and in the inner corners as well. So now we're going to go back in with the quad, and I'm going to take that same color that I used in the crease, and I'm going to go ahead and define the crease a little bit more. Same thing with the other side as well. We're just going to follow the natural shape of our eye and just continue blending. Now I'm going to go back in with my Sleek palette, and I'm going to take that matte brown color and using the same brush, and I'm going to go right into the crease. We're going to put this color more on the lower end of the crease and just kind of blend it and let the color that we put on before act as our transitioning color. So that way everything is nice and blended, no harsh lines. Now I'm going to take this really pretty Maybelline color. It is in the color 180, and it's a really pretty soft champagne color, and I'm going to pat this all over the moving eyelid, not taking it into the crease. And yeah, I'm just taking a flat brush with it. You can use any flat brush, and you can even wet it a little bit if you want it to be a little bit more intense. I didn't wet it in this case. Now I'm going back in with the quad, and I'm actually going to use the color right next to that crease color. It's a little bit warmer, darker, and I'm going to use that on the lower outer part of the lash line on the top, and it's going to act as our guide for the eyeliner. It'll make it easier. Now once that is done, I'm going to go back in with my Sleek palette, and I'm going to take that matte brown shade again, and this time I'm actually using this dome shape brush from e.l.f., and it works great for the outer V and for you to kind of be able to shape it without needing any kind of tape or anything like that. So it's the perfect brush for that. I absolutely love it, and it blends really well. And it was only $3, so win-win. Now I'm just gonna follow the natural, my natural shape, and just kind of extending my eyes a little bit out and up. And I'm really just using the edge of that brush to do that. Now I'm gonna go back in to the quad, and I'm using that color again, the same color that we used on the top outer portion of our lash line, and I'm going to use that on the bottom outer portion of my lash line, taking it kind of towards the middle but a little bit further out. Now I'm going to go back in using the same brush, using the matte brown color from the Sleek palette, and just applying it on the outer lower lash line, just kind of warming it up a little bit, and the same champagne color in the inner tear duct area. Using the same brush. I honestly love using this brush. It does a lot for me, and yeah, less dirty brushes. Now I'm just taking this concealer brush. It had some leftover concealer on it. I don't even think it had anything on it, just to kind of clean up. I'm taking a wipe and just cleaning any fallout. When you do use drugstore products, I mean drugstore eyeshadows, you will get a little bit of fallout, so just clean it away. Now I'm taking my NYX eyeliner. This is a black eyeliner, and I'm gonna tight line. Now this is kind of difficult to do. You do have to kind of practice. If you can't do it, it's okay. Just do the lower eyelid and blink your eyes a few times so you can get it on the top. And then I'm going to take it on the lower lash line as well. Now I'm taking a matte NYX eyeshadow. This is a matte black, and I'm going to take the flat brush again, same flat brush, and I'm going to pat this color on the waterline. I'm making a really weird face right now, but that's okay. And I'm just going to pat that eyeliner in place. And this is going to actually extend the wear of the eyeliner. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me. I know the color looks a little orange on me, but trust me, it works. It does the job really well. I'm just using this Real Techniques brush. It's actually my favorite brush to use for any kind of foundation. It even works well with cream foundations. And I'm just taking the color all the way down my neck. And now I'm going to go in with this concealer. These Pro concealers are actually really great and super affordable. They're only $3. And I just kind of used it on my hyperpigmentation and my pimples and stuff like that. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to conceal and highlight. I know I look crazy. Now I'm going to take my favorite Morphe brush, which is the S11, and blend everything out. And for the eyebrows, I use the same brown shade that I used all over the eyes. Yeah, a matte brown shade would work. Just use something similar to your hair. My hair is black right now, so I used dark brown. And then I took this clear, it's actually a drugstore mascara that I just use as a brow gel, and it works great. Keeps my brows in place. Now I'm taking my favorite drugstore mascara, and this is also Maybelline. And I'm just going to do my lower lash line first, lower lashes, and then I'm going to do my top lashes. If you want, you can curl them and add a few extra coats if you're not going to use falsies. I am, so I didn't do that. Now, yeah, one last spritz of, I haven't done my lips yet, so it's kind of weird, but now it's time for a selfie session. You know, a couple of Snapchat selfies. And then I also went ahead and put on my lashes. My lashes were the Eyelure Easy Elegance from the Vegas Nail Line. And this is my favorite NYX combination right now. It's Sandstorm and Tea Party in the middle. And then I just blend it out with a makeup, just a lip brush. This one is from e.l.f. And I just love this combination. I seriously wear it every day. And then what I'm going to do is just go back over the eyeliner and just hide the lash line. And the eyeliner that I actually used on is actually a Milani eyeliner. And no, I didn't record it. I don't know why I didn't get recorded, but it's a Milani liquid eyeliner, and I think it's a really pretty eyeliner. And that's the finished look. I also didn't get to record the my blush and bronzer. The links for my blush and bronzer will be in the bottom bar. My blush was actually a Wet n Wild one, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like, and share it with all your friends. And I shall see you guys next time.